Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here. So 2018 is here and boy 2017 went by in a flash. You blink and you missed it. It really was very fast indeed. Now I did a similar video to this last year where I set out some goals and objectives for the year ahead. So I thought I'd do a similar thing this week just to give you guys a good understanding of what to expect from Backyard Bullion, what to expect from me, from the channel in the year ahead. I'm expecting good things from 2018. It hopefully will be a very good year. I've got plans for the YouTube channel, plans for the hand-poured silver side of things, and also plans for me as a kind of investor and stacker. So I thought I'd cover those kind of three areas today. So first I want to talk about the YouTube channel, and where else to start with this lovely piece of hand-poured silver. This is one of the very first pieces I actually poured out of my my furnace when I got it, and you'll note, you might recognise it, it is the channel thumbnail that I use for my YouTube. It's also on my website as kind of almost like my logo. But yeah, YouTube is going to form a big part of what I am putting time and energy into in 2018. So I'm going to continue making content for you guys, making cool videos for you guys. We're going to have lots of very cool unboxings. We're going to be doing coin reviews. To that end, I've already opened up the next group order that I'm arranging. This time it's actually through the European Mint. It was actually uploaded yesterday, so go and check that out. Link in the description below. But we're going to be doing big unboxings for you guys. We're going to be doing coin reviews. I'm hopefully going to continue with In Focus Friday all the way through the year, one a week, featuring new coins and new pieces of silver, gold, whatever it might be on there. So that's a really interesting series. I do enjoy that series. I want to talk more about current affairs, so my kind of ponderous Wednesday videos, as I call them, where I just I pick a topic and I talk about it and how it might affect me, affect the community, affect the silver market, the gold market, whatever it might be. I intend to continue that, and I want to talk more about current affairs and recent events and things as they happen throughout the year. And then hand-poured silver is also going to form a part of my kind of content as well. So that would be predominantly over weekends, where I'll have pouring compilations coming out and hand-poured silver gifts that I'm making for people, custom orders and things like that as well. So that's kind of what to expect from the YouTube channel. I do have plans for other things, the bits and bobs coming out throughout the year, which I'll allude to a little bit later in the year. Sort of current affairs events and interviews with dealers and things like that, and just generally creating cool content that hopefully you guys will like. But the year ahead for the YouTube channel, I think, is a really good one. It's got a lot of potential. Last year we were at 600 subscribers at the start of the year. We're now at 2,250, something like that. And massive thank you to all of you for subscribing if you have already. I want to set a goal of 5,000 subs for the end of this year, for end of 2018. 5,000 subs would be absolutely awesome. If we can get anywhere close to that, I'm going to be doing a heck of a giveaway, let me tell you. It's going to be pretty awesome. So if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button and tell your friends and family about Backyard Bullion. Get them to come over and sub, and let's get to 5,000 subs by the end of the year. But I'm not going to live or die by goals like that. It'd be nice to get 5,000, but I'm going to continue making these YouTube videos and entertaining you guys in the best way that I can. So then that brings me on to the next thing to talk about, which is the hand-poured silver. So for those of you who don't know, I have a bit of a day job as well as doing all my hand-poured silver. I'm a self-employed business consultant, but I've been taking more and more time recently away from that day job and putting it into the Backyard Bullion hand-poured silver business, and it's something I love to do. It's something I really want to do, and if I could turn around tomorrow and make that a full-time living, I really would, and that's the goal, and I want to grow towards that goal in the future. So to that end, hand-poured silver is going to form a pretty big part of 2018. The core of my business of the hand-poured silver, though, is the continuing of the Leaf Ripple series. Now, for those of you who don't know, basically I ended up numbering, and I think I've got others in the Leaf Ripple series here, I ended up numbering my pours as I was doing them when I started, just to basically keep track of them, so that if somebody saw them on YouTube and said, I like that one, I'd know which one they were talking about. And in 2017, we hit 250. So this bar here is the last one in the 2017 mintage. We got up to 250, and it was a really cool ripple bar that came out. Absolutely gorgeous ripple lines. Love the way that kind of tails off at the end there. But the plans for 2018 is to start again, to start from fresh, so that we have a different mintage number for 2018. So we're going to start again from 1. So bar number, or whatever number or whatever shape it's going to be, number 001 is going to be available. Now you guys can request certain serial numbers if you want to, or if you want to match a serial number. Say if you had, I don't know, piece number 27 last time round, you can just get in touch and say, I want to reserve serial number 27 again. And if you want a different shape, the same shape, whatever it might be, just let me know and we can work that into the schedule. But yeah, so that's the plan, to start again, and that's going to be the plan going forward. Start a run of it every year. So, but I want to continue it instead of just making like a batch. So I also have plans for making, sort of some limited mintage releases of different weights. So the 1 ounce Backyard Bullion bars. This is the 2017 version, but there will be 2018 versions. I want to keep these very kind of limited mintage in the way that I produce them, so that they are pretty exclusive, pretty low mintage. And when I say low mintage, I mean, no more than sort of 20, 25 maybe of each or something like that. The first batch from the 2017 100 gram bars had a maximum mintage of 15. So, I want to kind of do that, but at the same time, I want to remember where everything started, and the Leaf Ripple series really is where everything started. Just putting that leaf on some nice poured silver, and it's kind of dealer's choice. I'll pour what I like, what I want, new molds, experiment with new molds, and just create new things as we go. And I have a whole host of different range of molds and everything as well. So that's the plan, and it's all about the ripples, and it's just all about creating a nice piece of hand poured silver. The next big thing I want to talk about for hand poured silver is the Silver Forum and the Silver Forum bars. So in 2017 we created the 100 gram Silver Forum bars and the 1 ounce Silver Forum bars. And you can see them here. Now the 1 ounce Silver Forum bars we made 200 of, and they sold out like hotcakes. They were incredibly popular. So we're going to be doing the same thing again for 2018. We're going to be creating the 1 ounce bars. The 100 gram bars as well were very, very popular. I do have some of these left if you were interested. I think this one's the lowest mintage number I've got left, but I've got about 30, 35 of these left. So if you are still interested in picking some of these up, then please do get in touch, or you can see them on my website. But we'll be creating more of these in 2018 as a kind of collectible run. And also we're going to be introducing a new weight size. We're going to be increasing a weight size to 250 grams, which will hopefully look pretty awesome. I don't have a prototype of it yet, but in due course we will. Those will be quite limited though in terms of the mintage, and pretty much they'll be minted to order. So if you're interested in continuing your Silver Forum bar set, then do let me know. And obviously if you want a 250 gram Silver Forum bar, then that would be fantastic. Also, we're going to come up with new pieces. Innovative pieces, creativity is what's going to fuel any sort of silver pouring business. Now, Mrs. Backyard Bullion and I have been brainstorming over the winter, and we've got some fantastic ideas. I'm not going to tell you what they are just yet, but there's going to be some cool pieces. We've got some really cool ideas in mind that we want to take forward. So watch this space. There will be very, very interesting pieces coming out throughout the course of the year. So that's sort of the other thing that we want to do. And then I'm going to continue to be making some of the general pieces of silver that tend to sort of sell very well, like these dice, for example. So I made a batch of these before Christmas, and they just absolutely were gobbled up, and they're absolutely awesome fun. So as you can see here, they're all poured, stamped, and they're just amazing to feel them all in the hand like that. I don't know how many I've got here, so maybe 15, 20 or so. And they really work actually quite well. Now, obviously, they're not 100% functional. They're not, proper dice. They're not exact cubes and everything. But if you're a gamer, if you like dice, if you want to just have something a bit novel, they really are very fun indeed. And they will be all hallmarked as well. So that's one of the goals I want to do for this year, is to continue making these fun products. Hopefully get them out on some bullion dealers as well. That's another goal for the hand poured silver, is to continue to grow the brand, continue to grow Backyard Bullion, and get maybe some exclusive products made with shops and dealers. So to that end, if you're watching this and you're a little shop, or if you're a dealer and you think these types of products would fit in well with your existing stock, and you want to talk more about a specific product, or if you want to have a small run of something made, then please do get in touch and let me know. There's a lot of ways to do it. Create molds, create stamps, and all of those types of things. And I'm more than happy to work with anybody to create some interesting products for you guys, basically. So that's kind of it for pouring, other than to say that I will be trying to pour some gold at some point. So stay tuned, because I really, really want to give gold pouring a go, and I think that can be quite an interesting thing to actually do. So the last thing to talk about though is just generally for me as an investor and stacker. So that's all the kind of YouTube Backyard Bullion business type of things put out to one side. The last thing I want to talk about is kind of where I want to be as an investor and stacker. I talk a lot about investing in gold and silver in terms of saving money for a pension, and I continue to believe that that's a good way to save for a pension. It shouldn't be your only way to save for a pension, but it is certainly a good way to save for the future. So I'll be continuing to purchase gold throughout the year, and I'll be sharing that with you guys as best I can. I want to continue to share, things I buy like silver, collectible coins, like the Valkyrie and the Ymir coins that in the Legends of Asgard series and other collectible series that I might be collecting. Definitely want to continue along with that in 2018. But that's about it really. It's a really exciting year ahead. I do believe that it's going to be a fun year in terms of creating stuff for you guys to watch and to maybe buy if you are interested in getting some hand-poured silver. That's about it. If you think that those kind of goals and what I've talked about was right for you, right for interesting for the YouTube channel, then please do hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up button, it really does help. If you can share this video out through social media, as I said at the start of the video, share it to friends and family, tell friends and family about Backyard Bullion, get them to subscribe, get them to join the adventure and the journey as it continues to grow in 2018. Otherwise, all that's left for me to say is I hope that you guys all have a very prosperous 2018, and thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you like, share, comment and subscribe for more.